All right, take a look at this picture. Take a look at this spot on his head. How would you describe that in English? Which word would you use? There's a special word for that in English. Well, I'm going to tell you. But first, you have to subscribe to my channel right down there and smash like. Okay, so it's called a birthmark. A birthmark because you have it at birth, right? You're born, right? He was born with that on his head. You know, some people have a birthmark on their face or arms or anywhere on their body. Okay, it's like a patch of skin that is sort of a different color. Okay, so it's a birthmark. Now take a look at this. Is that a birthmark? No, we have a different word for that thing. Okay, and it's called a mole. A mole. Okay, actually the word mole is also the name of an animal. Okay, this kind of an animal, sort of a weird animal, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever seen a mole in real life. Have you ever seen a mole in real? I think they sleep in the day and they come out at night. So that's probably why I've never seen a mole. But anyway, so the word mole has two meanings. Okay, now take a look at this girl's face here. Look at these spots. Are those moles? Well, they're not moles. Okay, we have a different word for those spots. They're called beauty marks or beauty spots. Beauty. Hey, that's Mark. That's me. I must be beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Beauty mark. That's crazy. You know, the word mark is used in so many different situations. It's sort of funny that my name is Mark because, you know, like the word mark could mean a lot of different things, right? It could mean like a spot somewhere or, you know, the German currency used to be called the Deutsche Mark, okay, the mark, right? So I was like a coin. I don't know. What was the mark? I don't know. Was it a coin or a bill? I was never in Germany before the European Union, so I'm not sure what marks actually looked like. I wonder if it was a coin. Let me know. If you're from Germany, let me know down there if it was a coin or a bill. I'm not sure. But anyway, you could call it a beauty mark or a beauty spot. Now, the difference between a beauty mark and a mole is that a mole sticks up off the skin. Okay, it just sort of, it's like a bump. Okay, it sticks out of the skin. Whereas beauty marks don't do that. They're just sort of, let's see if I have a few small ones. I don't know. You probably can't see them there, but yeah, I've got a few small beauty marks, but I don't think I have any moles. So anyway, now take a look at this picture. What would you call all these spots on her face? There's a lot of them, right? All over her cheeks, nose, forehead. Okay, those are called freckles. Freckles. Freckles are really awesome. I like the look of, you know, not a lot of people have freckles. I don't think I know anybody who has freckles. But I mean, I've seen them. I've seen people. I think redheads, people who have red hair are called redheads. I think they are more prone to get or to have freckles. Or sometimes I think maybe if people are in the sun, then their freckles come out, and when they leave the sun, their freckles go away. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about freckles, but they're kind of cool. Okay, so take a look at this person's arm here. Whoa, what happened there? Right? Must have gotten cut or something. Do you know what that's called in English? Well, it's called a scar. A scar. Do you have any scars? You know, actually, last year, I got bit by a dog. Okay, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a spot. It's mostly healed now, because that was over a year ago. Wow, that was over a year ago that I got bit by a dog. But yeah, anyway, it's there. It'll probably be there for the rest of my life. It's just a little scar. It used to be a lot bigger, but now it's just a small thing. You can't even notice it. Okay, so take a look at this person's face here. See these small spots? What would you call those? Do you know the English word for those? Well, that can be called a few different things. It could be called acne, pimples, or zits. Okay, all of these are the same thing. It's just, little red bumps on your face. And sometimes if people eat something like chocolate that their body doesn't like or is slightly allergic to or something, then they break out. Okay, that's a good phrasal verb. Is it a phrasal verb? Yeah, I guess. The pimples or the zits sort of break out. You have a breakout. I guess in that case it would be a noun. I'm experiencing a breakout. A breakout. That means your skin is not happy and you get a lot of zits, right? So don't eat chocolate. Maybe you're not allergic to chocolate, but I've heard that chocolate can be one of the triggers. Okay, there are sometimes foods that trigger, people's acne. So you need to find what those foods are and cut them out of your life so that you don't have acne. But there's nothing wrong with having zits, having acne. For a lot of people, it's just sort of a normal thing. There's nothing, I think it's probably genetic too. Some people, there's really probably not much they can do about it. But I think if people try to find solutions to their health issues, I think they can find solutions. So don't give up. Just keep hope and don't eat any ice cream or chocolate. Okay, so take a look at this skin here. Which words would you use to describe this here? Do you know? Well, again, I'm going to tell you, but first you have to, I already asked you to subscribe and smash like. I don't know. At the end of the video, I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. I don't know what else I can ask you to do. Bake me a cake. That's it. Bake me a chocolate cake. Oh no, that might not be good. I might break out in zits. Anyway, I'll just tell you for free because I'm feeling generous. So I'll tell you for free. Okay, they're called stretch marks. Stretch marks, right? To stretch means, to sort of pull apart. Right, and some people have stretch marks if they lose a lot of weight or gain weight. Their skin can sort of stretch. Like, for example, if a woman is pregnant, right, her belly stretches a lot, and then after she gives birth, she'll probably have stretch marks sort of on the sides of her stomach, her belly, right? So take a look at this. How would you describe that in English? Just some sort of red spots, maybe itchy. Okay, very often if people are allergic to something, their skin will sort of get this. Do you know what it's called? It's called a rash. A rash. Okay, a rash can be from, I don't know, different things can cause a rash. Even something simple like heat. There's something called heat rash. If you live in like a really hot, humid country, you might have experienced heat rash. Okay, maybe you get it in your armpits, right? Because your armpits are a place that's, there's always sweat there, or, maybe all over your body. In Canada, that's not a risk here because it's too cold to get heat rash here. But usually a rash is like when your skin turns a bit red and maybe it's painful or itchy. Okay, now take a look at this person's legs. What's the word for this in English? Look at these blood vessels are very close to the skin. You can see through the skin. You can see their blood vessels through the skin. Well, it's called varicose veins. Varicose veins. Okay, and maybe you could remember that by thinking, the veins are very close to the skin. The blood vessels are very close to the skin. Very close, varicose. I don't know, it's just an idea. Okay, but normally you can see your blood vessels through, like for me, can you see my blood vessels from there? You can see your blood vessels through your skin. But, when it's like this, it's, I don't know, I think it's a medical sort of I don't even know. Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? Probably not a good thing. I'm not sure if it's a bad thing, but in any case, it's called varicose veins. Hey, I want to know, do you have any marks on your skin? Do you have any birthmarks or or moles or what's the other one? Beauty marks or scars. Let me know down there if you have any marks on your skin. And I'll see you guys over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.